I looked at the one in the monster manual. I was like, that looks so boring. I'm gonna come up with my own. Like,
oh yeah.
Kudos
Google
on the
images knows.
Atlantis style
its
swirls.
face looks a little bit like
Yeah.
it's like Square Wave from Homestuck.
Yeah.
That was kind of
bit.
an accident, and then I looked at it and went, huh, it
Imagine
looks
a
like
smaller
Square
one comes
Wave.
up.
It's pretty
Right.
awesome.
It's more like
So,
Sawtooth
oh
to
yeah, I
me,
need
but
to roll a turn for this thing. Damn it, I didn't set up my little table this week.
I dropped the Evangelion. I did the whole thing.
Congratulations!
Congratulations.
Wow.
Congratulations, you won.
That is not a great initiative roll, Golem.
Well, you can say that he was a little slow on the wake up, so.
Yeah, alright, let's add a turn. I was too busy flexing and looking impressive. So,
He was too busy flexing. Yeah, that's true.
yeah. Wow, pretty good initiative rolls by you guys. I don't think Elvira is going to involve herself in the combat because she is a small child.
This is a good plan.
Yeah,
Oh, you're
and
mixing
she's
here.
a small child, and this isn't a JRPG. The small children joining in fights in the party is just like a given. Alright, so, nice. Bring in the big grey lady pride has won the initiative.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Diamond
Okay.
Sturg would be proud.
What do you want to do, Jade?
I told you there's nothing in common between us. I mean, look at those rolls. Like, so different. Okay, we've not played in a while, so I'm like, what the fuck? How do I play D&D again? Right, so I guess
How do I dungeon? And how do
how-
I
how do-
dragon?
yeah. Okay. Well, I'll dungeon over here, and then
Okay.
I'll dragon over here if that's all right.
Yep, okay.
Yeah. So like one movement.
Okay, so
And,
you have that's a move action, and then you have a normal action and a bonus action.
Okay, let's see. I guess I'll just take a stab at it with the tenderizer.
All right.
Would a golem have any, like, damage
Hey.
resistances or anything?
Hmm.
Let's see. Roll an Arcana check, I guess, to see if Renato knows anything about golems or golems.
Well, here we
It's
go.
Golem, isn't it? I always feel like that just sounds like Gollum from Lord of the Rings, and I grew up
Yeah.
like just reading the word and never hearing it said and saying golem, and now it's like, oh, actually it's golem, and it's like.
Actually, I thought it was the other way around. I always grew up
Is it
saying
actually-
Gollum, and I thought it's actually Golem.
Renata
Yeah,
knows
people-
jack shit, by the way.
But yeah, it's big and it's made of rock, and it's presumably magical because it can move around while being made of rock.
Can I just add that whenever I swing my tenderizer against an enemy, can it just be presumed that, if possible, I will always swing between the legs?
Okay.
Like, unless I make it really specific.
She's aiming for the stones.
Okay. Well,
They ain't gonna be rock hard after that one.
what's the stats on the tenderizer again? Is it
It's-
a magic weapon?
It's,
Or is it-
Let me see. Damage type bludgeoning.
Does it have a +1 to damage, or hang on, I'll just look up the character sheet
says-
for you.
let's
I don't
see.
think so. I thought it was just a normal
Yeah,
hammer.
I think it's
Yeah,
just.
no
the
magic
ten-
bonus or anything, no.
Yeah, no, okay, so it's a normal hammer. Alright, and you rolled to attack and rolled a 13. It usually works when you swing your big hammer at things and hit them, but in this case, it just goes dunk, and it barely leaves a scuff on this thing. But you do
geez.
have another attack as part of your attack action because you're a fighter. You can attack twice.
Okay, I don't normally do this, but can I try and swing kind of overarm, like on the top of its head? Because it looks like there's sort of like a flat area on the top of his head there.
Yeah, you can roll. I mean, it's just another normal attack roll.
Yeah.
So go for it.
I just wonder if it makes
Damn,
Yay.
that worked apparently.
Shit.
Dang!
just had to get a sense for the hardness, I guess.
Nice playing whack-a-mole over here.
Damn. Bong. Yeah, so seeing that aiming between the legs doesn't work on this thing that probably has no genitalia, Nice decides to jump up and do like a FF7 Braver limit break on it, like bang on the head, and critical hit for so that's 14 damage. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to do quite that much damage. It seems like your weapon does reduced damage against the tough, stony body of this thing.
Oh.
I knew it. There is resistance. Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to use a bonus action for anything?
Can I retreat backwards as a bonus action?
Okay, you've moved from here, 5, 10, 15. Yes. Oh wait, but it will get an attack of opportunity because you will be moving out of its... Oh wait.
Okay,
Engagement range.
Yeah.
I'll stay put, but I'll holler backwards. Hammer not working. This is bad.
Pozdravляю. Question right there. Well, hammer not working. This will be interesting. Hammer not working, then what do work?
All
Nice,
right.
sad.
Do you want to use a bonus action for anything?
Me, I don't. I mean, the only thing I'd do is move back. I can't really do anything else, so I'm.
All right. Okay. All right. Renato is up.
Renato takes a peek in, sees the giant-ass mass of stone right there, and proceeding to know jack shit about how this thing works, somehow, besides it being, like, probably one of the most intuitive things in the world, decides that since hammer not work, spell should work, maybe. You know, process of elimination. And this is, like, a huge damn thing, too, so he figures, with how he is, he might as well just go for broke.
Right.
So, he's just...
Fuck.
Why?
Oh. Okay, so it has to roll a saving throw, 14 con. Oh. That is... Amazingly, because it rolled a 3, it's failed that saving throw.
And I failed my damage.
So let's see, does it resist necrotic? It does not. So necrotic does actually damage it for the full value of, sadly, one of the lowest values it could have done, but still.
How the hell do you deal necrotic damage to a golem?
Oh, you know.
The energy surges forwards and it starts like pitting away at the rocks.
I guess
it's eating away at the magical energy that pulses through it.
Negative energy is weird, man.
Yeah, it starts kind of corroding the stone.
I guess it's erosion.
Yeah, well, if you...
And also, it also, negative energy is like the opposite of like magical energy in a sense.
Okay.
So it's kind of like anti-magic that's kind of eating away at the magic that sustains this creature.
Makes sense.
Oh, I have one. So if you want to consider it this way, you have, in terms of cosmology, there is Arborea, which is like very much positive, like very lifeful, everything. And this is succubi and like devils and stuff are actually considered like negative energy or related to it or something like that. It's kind of interesting, but anyway. Celestials are positive energy linked beings. Demons and such are negative.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a nerd.
Nice. All right.
That given,
anything else?
Yeah, let's see. I mean, like, the other possibility is just hexing the damn thing. That's not really... you can do an extra 1d6 necrotic. So no, he's gonna... He decides that attempting to showing it a pain of 1,000 years is probably...
Alright, so next is Vivian.
Vivian thinks about this for a second.
Whoa.
Oh,
Holy shit!
Vivian is smart enough to determine that if hammer did not work, axe is less likely to work.
Yeah, okay. In spite of his groggy state as he peels himself up off the floor, Vivian goes, if Nice can't smash it in half with her brawny arms and her big hammer, maybe hitting it with my little axe won't do much.
So instead I'm gonna cast Moonbeam.
Ooh, Moonbeam. I have to say Moonbeam is one of my personal favourite spells in the game. You guys keep casting con spells on this thing.
This thing, which
we're not
presumably
there
has
yet.
some pretty good con resistance.
We are smart.
And amazingly, I keep rolling really low numbers for this thing.
I love
So,
this. We're trying to kill
okay.
ourselves and the dice just won't let us.
That Moonbeam's
Yeah.
gonna go right about here.
Yep, okay.
Right on
doesn't
top of
resist
it.
Radiant damage,
Yep.
so 14. Are there any other effects to Moonbeam?
Let's see. When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, I assume this is not a shape changer.
It is not.
Okay. It doesn't appear to have any other particular effects, except there's
So,
dim light.
What's the spell's area, just so I can...
5-foot radius cylinder.
5-foot radius cylinder.
So it's basically going to be around the golem entirely.
Okay, so I hold Alt to do it. So 15 feet is 3 squares. It's gonna be like that, roughly.
Wait,
Yeah, no, I did.
Did you say 5 foot or 15 feet?
5-foot
Sorry.
radius.
Sorry, 5-foot radius.
Yeah, so it's basically
right, so
within
it's
a
just
10-foot
a-
square.
Oh, 10-foot square.
I thought
Oh
it'd be
yeah,
within
plus
a...
5-foot radius. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
because
yeah.
it's a radius, not a
Right.
diameter.
Yeah.
What
Okay.
is math?
Boom. But yeah, maths.
Not good at
Yeah.
maths.
Welcome back to Saturday Night Maths.
I have spotted the golem.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
It's right here.
In front of
Hecate's
us.
maths dungeon.
Yeah.
Oh god, the maths dungeon. That's even worse. They just like sit you down at your...
It,
I guess it would be like school detention, and they just sit you down at your desk and put
oh
like
no.
the maths test in front of you. Just
They
expect you to
chain
do the
your
whole...
legs to the ground.
See, the funny thing is that my dad's a maths teacher, and like I was trying to get him to like join in with a game of Dungeons and Dragons to play with the family, and how I convinced him was to say it's got maths in it.
You can be cool and add up all those dice real quick.
Yeah, my dad is the most maths teachery looking maths teacher who ever taught maths.
Sorry,
That is
Kate's
quite
dad.
true.
I don't like
Yeah,
maths.
right? Okay, Alex has met my
Yep.
dad. He knows. He looks kind of like a younger version of Jeremy Corbyn.
Hmm.
Huh.
It's weird.
Okay, so anyway, yeah, the golem gets hit by a shaft of shimmering radiant energy from Vivian, and it is now stood within this shaft. So whenever it begins a turn in there, it takes damage.
Yes.
Right. Okay. It's a good spell. All right.
I don't know if I re-roll the damage. I assume I do. It just says
Yeah,
2d10.
I think that's how it works.
Oh man, who's the man
So
that would risk his neck?
Does it do the damage when you cast it, or is it literally just when it
It's-
starts its turn?
It says when a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there.
Oh, right. So,
So I
it should take
assume-
that damage later, but we'll just say for now that it, yeah.
Yeah, that
Oh.
makes sense.
Okay, then it
Okay.
doesn't hit
It's,
it when
it's
starts.
unclear.
It is
Oh, right.
unclear.
It's unclear whether when it's cast counts as entering its area for the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it's a bit unclear. All right. Anything else you want
well-
to do with your turn?
I don't think I have any good bonus actions, so nah.
Okay. Thembry.
Okay, Vembry says to Elvira, just stay back with Mr. Tiddles, and he throws a hand out toward the golem and casts Enlarge. Or rather, reduce,
What?
sorry.
Reduce, please.
Full and intensify. Oh my god, that'd be so
They can
cute.
crush
He like this big.
So,
Well, see, I guess
Okay,
that would be a
uh,
disadvantage because he
sure.
couldn't fit through the columns,
Oh.
right?
Okay, what do I need
Yeah.
to roll? What's your
it's a
spell
con check
DC?
against my spell DC of 13.
Okay, another con save. Let's see if
Yeah.
it rolls a really low number again. Ah, it rolls off the desk.
I think that's a fail.
That is a really low number, positionally speaking.
Okay, it rolled 18.
Mm,
What happens if it passes the save?
nothing happens. That's
Okay.
just a waste of a spell.
You send some magic at it, and it just shrugs that. Oh, actually, it would have been immune to that spell anyway.
Oh, really?
Just so you, yeah.
Okay, it just feels like nothing happens.
You cast the magic, and it just seems to just pink off the thing. It doesn't do anything.
Mm,
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Bonus action.
well, looking past this golem, or looking through its legs and whatnot, does it look like it can fit through the far doors?
Yes, the doors at the end are. So you're in a doorway that's about 10 feet wide, and the other end leads into a corridor that looks. What you can see, it looks like it's a corridor of about 10 feet, and it looks like that door is about 10 feet wide, like the doorway into the corridor. So yeah, it looks like it can get through.
Okay.
It would probably scrape those pillars up something bad, but it can get through.
Okay. In that case, I'm pretty much done. I'm going to stay here and protect Elvira.
Oh, all right, Quinn.
Alright, well, Quinn is feeling as if hammer doesn't work, then it's possible that none of his melee or darts will work, and decides to stick with magic like Renata and Vembry did.
Mm.
But first he's gonna move behind Nice because he doesn't want Vivian to be in the pathway of his latest magic attack. Like last time.
Thanks.
This is okay though.
Nice can take it.
Nice can take it.
Yeah,
And
true.
he's going to shoot firebolt.
Oh,
Oh, fire!
Oh.
Damn. Well, it's definitely a
Well,
hit.
does Nice have
Well,
resistance to
that's
fire?
Shut up.
Damage. It does not take reduced damage from fire. You'll be happy to note. So it takes the full sum of the impressive 4 Thor fire damage. As the heat sort of heats the stone up and chips a little piece off it.
Progress.
Yes.
If I'd known, I could have like flash fried something, just held something up.
Oh man, the new team, when lights up the pot lid, Nice makes some sweet pot stickers in it. The best way to have some improvised gyoza.
Mm.
Hmm. All right. So anything else?
No, I think that's probably gonna be it for my turn.
All right. It's time for Maximo Pack to apply some pressure.
Luckily, we both got shields at the front. So.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
true. We do have the most
We've also
traditional party
planned.
setup for once.
Don't we also both have the protection feature?
Yes.
So we're both
You're just
good.
protecting each other.
Nice.
All right. It's going to bring
That's
back its
awesome.
meaty fists and send them towards probably Vivian, since Vivian's the one who's trapped it in this like shaft of light that's hurting it. So what's it roll to hit? Ow. Yep, that hits. So the damage is
How do we how does protection work again?
You use your reaction to impose disadvantage.
I would like to do so.
right.
Perfect.
We're using to impose disadvantage. Okay, let
Yeah.
me roll
Mhm.
again. 23.
Oh,
Yikes.
That's
That-
with disadvantage.
that is in fact still a hit.
Yeah.
Shit.
So here's the damage.
Oh boy. I wish I could see 3D dice.
Vivian takes 21 damage from the first attack.
Ow.
Oof!
And then it swings in its other fist. And I roll a cock dice. Okay. 20.
Oh lord.
Does that
My
hit?
AC is 19.
Oh!
No!
Because I've got split mail
Was-
and not
was that-
full plate.
Was that with disadvantage again, or?
You can only use
No,
a reaction.
you only,
Oh, you only use it
you
once?
only do it once per
Immediately
Ah.
after.
turn, once per round because it's
Oh
Wow.
god!
action.
Vivian got beefed!
Yeah, turns out 40 HP is a lot.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Yeah, Vivian gets smacked twice by these huge hands made of rock, and you were not feeling good. Didn't sleep well
Poor
last
Viv.
night at all. You haven't slept, and now this huge rock monster is beating you up, in spite of the efforts of your friend who is part rock monster to shield you. Okay,
Oh jeez.
That's the
Nice.
worst headache.
you're
geez.
up.
Okay, so this effect that's around the golem, what is it exactly?
Okay, so it's currently stood inside a shaft of radiant light that Vivian has cast, and if you enter it or start your turn inside it, you will take radiant damage.
Oh, dang it. Because I had an idea earlier when we were talking about cooking. I was gonna try and be kind to it and give it a rock cake, but I care about myself too much, so I don't think I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
So if I'm attacking it with melee, then I guess I'd have to enter the
No,
circle anyway.
you can attack from there. Your hammer will go into it, but your hammer won't take any damage from it.
Oh, okay. Can I make a precision attack?
Yes. You may have to
so-
remind me what that does.
Okay,
but-
so it says spend a superiority die and add the result
Okay.
to my attack roll. Oh, it
Okay.
says I can choose to use it after seeing the result of my first roll.
Oh,
so-
yeah, that's cool. So you can
Yeah,
roll your
just
attack
rolling
roll,
on
and then if you...
Okay, so I'm aiming like for the one of the shoulders to try and like break its arm off or something.
Okay. Alright, 16.
I think I'll add the...
AC. Yeah, that doesn't quite hit.
Okay. Let me just check what dice. Oh, it's a superiority dice of D8, so
You
I'll
one
take
D.
that off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, does it add to the damage, or is that one just to
Nope.
attack roll?
Yeah, just to the attack roll. We already
just
ran
the
across this one
attack
before.
roll. Yeah.
I think we tried to add it to the.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I do need to add it to the attack roll because that would then make it a successful roll. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh come on, menus. There we go.
Alright. That is enough. Just aiming carefully, you hit it in the joint of its arm. So that's 11 bludgeoning damage, but it resists it. So that is minus.
Would it be half? I think.
Yeah.
Rounded. Is it rounded up or rounded down?
It's always rounded down in D&D unless it says otherwise. So you
Okay.
do 5 damage to it, causing a small amount of a little crack in there, a little bit of chipping of stone, but it's not nearly as effective as you're used to.
See, Nice is built around melee attacks, so this isn't a good thing.
Yeah. It's,
I'm just trying to think how I can help.
I can't help
Grapple
but notice we only have well, me and Quinn, I guess, would be the magic cast.
Yeah.
I
Hey.
could try and like
Hey,
knock
hey,
it
hey,
over or something.
Oh, I guess Vembry too.
Yes.
I don't know if a rock really takes to thunder though.
Oh, Oh, yeah, it says, like one of my feats is, with my bonus action, I can try and shove a creature, so maybe I could try and shove it over.
Oh yeah, that's Shieldmaster, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can you
is
shove
it-
large creatures?
Oh, Shieldmaster feat. Right, where's my player's handbook?
Of course.
Sorry.
Let me see if I can't find it. Yeah,
Of course, it's under.
it can't be under.
No, it's in the feats.
Yeah, it's a
There's a bit. It's the one that's
here we
got
go.
the elf
It doesn't
cult with
specify.
the
It's just
bird.
a creature within 5 feet of you.
Yep, it just says a creature within 5 feet. So hey, you
Yeah.
can shove it.
Okay, so you can
Nice.
shove it. So you could shove something that's like 20 feet tall.
I mean, I guess if
I'm a
you
big
like,
girl, I could shove it.
yeah, I guess if you like stubbed one of its toesies, it would leap back or something.
I could have
Well,
shoved
the
those
reason
giant
I'm going
sharks.
for this is that, for the most part, it seems to have a really good constitution, but this shove requires you to roll athletics or acrobatics.
Ah, okay. So
It must be no more than one size larger than you. So
Okay.
as long
yeah,
as
that's
this is
fine.
large
It
and not
Yeah, that's
one
huge.
fine,
size larger than her, so that's fine. Sorry, what was the feat called?
This one's
Shieldmaster.
Yeah, Shieldmaster.
Shieldmaster.
But the rules for actual shoving are on page 195.
Ah, yeah,
Oh,
I found it.
okay, that's misleading.
If you take an attack action on your turn, you can use a bonus action to try to shove a creature within 5 feet of you with your shield. By the way, you can make your second attack
Mhm.
as well. This is your bonus action, so as your attack action, you can still make your second attack.
Okay, let's make a second attempt on that arm.
Hmm.
Yeah, we're getting into the rules a
Yeah.
little.
Okay. That one misses, unfortunately.
Shit.
Okay, so Shieldmaster, you can shove a creature.
And shoving says you can either push it 5 feet away or knock it prone. Just by the
So I wanna knock it
Yeah.
prone because that
Oh
would
yeah,
be
I've
more
forgotten
useful, I
that
imagine.
Shieldmaster can be used to get to add a bonus to saves. That's really handy. Okay, shove action. How does that work? Jeez, where is
So-
this?
So it's
have
Nice's
to roll-
athletics against
Right.
the golems. Athletics or acrobatics?
Or
Yeah, it's not exactly acrobatic. Does
So,
it have any kind of bonus to athletics? It's got pretty high strength, just a warning. Alright.
But how do we choose if it rolls with its athletics or its acrobatics?
It chooses.
It's Kate's choice, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it
Okay.
chooses based on which
Oh,
is
but-
better.
Nice!
Oh,
Oh wow, this is going to be a tough one.
I
So-
ready my shield.
let's see some money.
It rolled 23.
Oh!
Oh,
Awesome!
But you rolled 26! So this clash of titans comes together as like nice like flexes against this rock monster that's like, I mean, the size of the tokens doesn't get it across, but like Nice is about what, like 7 feet tall, isn't she?
Mhm. Yeah.
And this golem's about 12 feet tall, so it's like these huge rock people like come together, like smash, and Nice like pushes as hard as she can, like flexes and pushes it back. How far? 5 feet?
Yeah.
Oh, wasn't it knocking
I
it
thought you were
prone?
knocking
I
it prone.
wanted to knock it prone.
Oh,
so-
sorry.
Yeah, that's one of the two options. You can either knock it back 5 feet or knock it prone.
Yeah!
Yeah.
And it's prone in the moonbeam.
Yeah, so Nice just smashes into it and knocks its feet from under it so it topples over, and now it is lying on its front trying to get its balance again. This construct was not made to get itself up off the floor.
Oh, is it doing like the little turtle thing?
Yeah.
Like Ed 209 falling down the stairs.
Also, just for posterity, I checked Nice's actual height, and the description is taller than you.
That's quite tall.
It's pretty tall.
Taller than me doesn't really.
Yeah, I was
like,
gonna say.
It's like.
That
I'm
would
pretty sure
put Nice in
everyone
a...
playing this game currently is taller than me, so
I guess it depends on interpretation, huh? It's one of those perspective puzzles.
Mm.
Yeah. All right. Taller than Alex, I would be impressed by.
Yes.
Well, she's taller than him. Yeah.
Even taller than Alex.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the golem has now fallen. It is on the floor, and Nice's turn is done with, unless you want to move.
No, I'm good here.
Okay.
It's good because I can
Renato.
protect Cinder and that.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm a warlock, and this is one of those situations